Hello everyone, LuffyNoTomo here, back with Himitsu no Akuma-chan. I have a special request once again to show off some of the inside works of the manga itself. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show through a little bit the little icon that Emu had used for a little caricature underneath these little fold-out covers, the under fold-out cover comics on front and back sides of each volume, the omakes, the special extra comics, and the atogaki or the afterwards, which is the note from the author. So I'm going to start off with volume 1. Move these aside for now. So here is this cute little icon that Emu uses as a little caricature. So this is the first one for volume 1. And for volume 2, it's got Fuyu style, and says winter style, so I'll bundle up. Then, we've got this one, which is really cute. It says, Masani Shinigami, so it's wahaha, I'm a Shinigami, I'm definitely a death god. And so, I thought that was kind of cute. So that's what the little sort of flap covers, you can take off the covers here, and this one's all super sparkly. And then now I will show you the comics for underneath. So for volume 1, I've already actually taken, because I thought it was so funny, I took photos of both front and back, and I had made translations for it. So I'll leave a link for that in the description below. I didn't do it for the other two, but I'll just talk about it briefly. So this is Akateiyo, which means feel free to open it up. Kind of an alluring image. And then here we've got a cute little scene where he was talking about the fact that, my secret? Huh. Well, I did know this, down in hell, this guy named Rue, and he had, a death note, and I took it and it accidentally fell into the human world, and I blamed it all on him. And then, he says right here, says, do not believe a word he says, it's all a lie. So I thought that was kind of cute, little reference to Death Note. And then I will open it up and show the gorgeous color art. Oh my god, this is one of my favorites. So I loved it so much that I attempted to do a redraw, and I thought it turned out really well. So I'm very proud of my redraw. Now, of course, it can't be identical to the original artist, but I thought I did a pretty good job of it attempting. I really like the Red Riding Hood theme here with the wolf, and he's I don't know about this. And so I really enjoy this a lot. One of my favorites. I'll leave a link for my art in the description. And then for the most part, we get, the same artwork. I don't think there's anything different from what you see in, the magazines versus online or, anything else. I think that's all the same. So I'm going to head on to the make, which is listed right here. It says omake deo, which means extra comic. So I'm not going to explain it or anything because that would take too long, but it's kind of a cute little thing. Sure, it's all imagination or something. It's no! And then they have these little cute profiles. So this is Daemon's. They have a little 4-panel comic. And then they have Soul's next. I love his wolf ears. And they have a little comic. And then they have the Atogaki, which is the afterwards, which explains what the mangaka or artist went through when processing and making all of the effort to create the manga. So that's volume 1. And then I will move on to volume 2. So this is interesting because this one now it says, please don't open. So I'm not sure who that is, but that's gotta be Soul because he's the only one that looks kind of like that, but maybe not. I'm not sure who it is. And I don't recognize the caricature, but it is in, I think, this volume. I just don't remember. And then it talks about like oh, tell us your secret, and then I guess whoever that is, which I don't know who that is, and I guess it tells it, so that's kind of weird, but whatever. Not as entertaining as the first one, in my opinion. And then we have the lovely, gorgeous artwork for volume 2. Hopefully it's shown properly. And then once again we have the inner art, the manga itself. I'm just gonna skim through briefly and show bits and pieces just because I'm pretty sure everybody who's into this has either already read it or seen it somewhere or something. So and let's see. Then this is the Motto Himitsu no Akuma-chan. So there's like 5 chapters of Motto, which I'm pretty sure I've also seen scanlated somewhere online, but I'll show it. And here's like the next bit. Basically he's cross-dressing and stuff, and then he sees him and they see him as like cross-dressing. And so this is the extra omake, so little side comic. And he's now dressed up as Gothic Lolita style, and then he's more of like in a manly thing. He's dressed up. So, and he gets hit on, and then he saves him. And then we've got the profiles for Sierra and Kazushi and Aoi. And then the Atogaki. That's it for that one. Then we got volume 3, the last one. This is the most like interesting, funny one in my opinion. So basically he's like, oh, you said you'll be with me forever, right, master? And does that mean that we're married? And he's just like, blah, like, what? And he's like, no, that's not really what that means. Like, it kind of means that, but, like, being together forever, like, doesn't necessarily mean that it's marriage. And he says, like, in Japan, like, 2 guys can't get married anyways. He's like, oh, how lame. And then, here, he basically is talking about, oh, like, in the underworld, like, we don't have that rule, like, you can come down there and, like, we can get married, you can become my family, and, he's like, oh my god, I really don't want to be a part of Aoi's family, because, like, he does not, like, I guess, him that much, and he's like, oh, please, like, I don't want to talk about this, ay. He just doesn't want to, because it's, like, talk about, like, after he dies, like, what will happen next, because then he's saying, like, oh, I can't wait until you die, and then, because I guess you'll go down to hell, and then they can be together, and Zemi's like, I don't really want to talk about that right now. And so, it's so cool. And then, the gorgeous, gorgeous artwork for volume 3 cover. There we go. And, like I said, I'm just gonna skim through a little bit here and there, so you can just see a little bit of the inside. And get to the other points. I think the ending was like a happy one. It's been a while since I've read it, but I know that, like, so this is like somewhat spoilers if you haven't already read or seen the ending or through it, but it says, "Zuto ore no soba ni ite kure." Okay, master. So that stay with me, stay by my side forever. He says okay, and then so I guess he's back with him, and it ends here. And then they have this special sort of like extra comic. I guess what happened when he was in the Gothic Lolita outfit, and like they were in these outfits. So on the train, I guess he got a little bit molested here. And then, so I guess he helps him with that. And then there's the Moto Himitsu no Akuma-chan. This is like 4 and 5 chapters. And just gonna skim through it briefly because, like I said, I'm pretty sure you can find these online. And this is the omake, the little extra with the Shinigami or the death god. And then that's the end. That, and we've got the little atogaki, which is a message saying thank you so much for buying all the volumes and enjoying the manga. That's it. So I'm going to put these back up here and end it there. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this special inside look of the comics in more depth. Now feel free to ask of that for anything that I have purchased. You can check my LuffyNoTomo Unknown Yet Wonderful or my YouTube videos, and if you see something and you want to go into more detail like this, just let me know and I'll try to do it. Thank you for watching.